What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode. Today, we are watching episode 6 of The Haunting of Hill House. You guys have been hyping this episode up for some reason. I don't know why. I'm guessing because I was wrong 2 weeks ago that all the children are introduced, all right? We even had Nell's backstory, and that was heartbreaking. So now I'm assuming, unless for some reason we're going to do the father's backstory, we're going to see them all come together because of Nell and her funeral. We've seen how venomous, we've seen how defensive, we've seen how vulnerable a lot of these characters can be, and now we're going to see them in a room together. That's going to be cinema gold. I'm assuming that's what this episode is, unless I'm wrong, and don't quote me on it because I've been wrong many times already in this show. Pleasantly surprised, but still wrong. Nell is the one bringing them all together, right? We're gonna see a lot of emotions because some of these people don't like each other. Shocker. And they're siblings. They're actual siblings, but they blame each other for things like money. They blame each other for things like fame and exploitation. They blame each other for trauma or lack thereof because some were involved in it. They blame their father. They especially blame their father. I'm assuming he's going to play a bigger role in this than he already has because he's on his way, but he isn't actually there with them. We don't really know exactly what happened. We just know that they were raised by their Aunt Janet. So what the hell happened to him? I mean, last we saw, he was covered in blood and he went off with the cops. We haven't seen anything else since. All we know is that he was in Florida. You know, half of them were in Boston, the other half were in LA. Not him. He was as far away as he could possibly be. Why? If my kids were that traumatized, you bet your ass I would be there as much as I can. I'm assuming there's a good reason, and I can't wait to see what that is. Before we get into the video, guys, if you're a fan of interviews, please go and check out all my interviews on the Writers Unblocked Artist Interview Series. I interview people from writers to voiceover artists to physical actors to the latest one, if you guys haven't seen it, Hollywood Life writer and film critic Elizabeth McGowan. Here, we talk about her journey as a film critic, going from list writer to professional film critic to interviewing people like Julie Bowen from Modern Family. It's unbelievable. Please, if you guys haven't seen it, go over and check it out. Look at all her social media. Look at everything that she's got going on, all of her articles. Please follow her and spread her story because she deserves all the support that we as artists can possibly give her. If you like this video, guys, please, I urge you, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. My birthday's not even until late February, but some of you have sent birthday wishes already. That's very, very, whatever the opposite of belated is. I guess it's early. And some of you have even gone so far as to send me gifts, and I can't thank you enough. Please, thank you so much. Check out some of my writers' challenges. A lot of you have already been writing down on those, and the stories that you guys are coming up with and concepts to just a lowly picture are unbelievable. I'll read them in the next video. I want to keep it open for one more week for people to give their contributions if they have any. We'll be reading the best ones next week. All right, I think it's time. This is episode 6 of The Haunting of Hill House. Let's go. Should I have peed before this? Too late now. Ugh. I like the low rumbling of the thunder and the rain in the background. Gives it a nice ambiance. But of course, horrible things always happen in thunderstorms.
She doesn't look like she's sleeping. She looks dead.
Thanks, Theo.
Most of what people say at a funeral is a wish.
I feel like wishes have been their ghosts or guilt.
Stupid amount of food keeps showing up.
Oh, I could use some of that food right now. What's your favorite stress food? Like if you're at a funeral or if you're having a hard day, what's the food that you always go to? Let me know in the comments down below. Mine, hands down, Popeyes or wonton soup from any Chinese restaurant. Let me know. Has this
Looks fresh off the streets.
Steve says he didn't even have
Has this all been a one-shot? One-shots are so hard to do. It's like theater, but with film, there's so many more complications.
That's funny. Nellie was always trying to get all of us together in one place. Even Dad tried for years.
Yeah, it's a one shot. How long it's been? It's been like what, like
Try this hard.
5 minutes? Wow. They're all together. This is gonna be some shit.
Long.
Oh my god.
He's nervous, I guess.
Luke, can I get you some water or something to eat?
I'm sorry. I can't.
Can only imagine what it's like for a twin.
Take your time. We can wait.
Yeah. Take your time, just don't force yourself. Go when you're ready. Look at them actually be brothers.
Presley?
Okay. Yeah.
You're gonna go with them?
It's not as bad as it is in your head. But she doesn't look like she's sleeping.
God damn it, Theo.
Yep. That's her, Detective. Positive. It's a positive ID. That's Nellie, all right, and she's dead. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
It's funny, he went down there to comfort Luke and he clearly wanted to keep supporting him, but he reacted worse than Luke did.
She's okay.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You know, the thing about a lot of one-shots is that sometimes they can feel fatiguing because you don't really give the audience a break with any camera changes and angles or anything, but this is very slow paced. Like there was a big one-shot in It's Always Sunny and oh Christ. Is that Mom? Oh hell no. You are not helping, Mom. Interrupt my Sunny comment. There was a one shot in Sunny and it was really fatiguing, but it turns out it wasn't really a one shot because they did a lot of camera tricks. Done. Thanks, Mom.
6 hours on a plane?
I gotta time how long this one shot is going for.
Dad was in coach.
Wait, you put yourself in first class
I put him there too.
and
Wow.
made Dad fly coach?
He insisted.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he insisted. Everybody wants to be crammed between two people that smell like shit. Not like I have personal experience with that. And no, I was not the one that smelled like shit, thank you very much. I wear Old Spice.
Wait.
There he is. Okay.
Down. Sorry, I'm a little late.
Is that how he still sees them all?
Fine. You know,
Thanks for being here.
All right. Now the one shot is starting to get a little show-offy because it's an actual one shot. I was trying to find if there were points where like it's spliced together and it wasn't a whole one shot, but this is a true one shot. And those kids just replaced the adults and then were replaced again by the adults, which means that they were running back and forth. They were like,
I'm just sorry that we have to be here under. Neither can I. Look at them, they're all grown up.
What?
who the hell was he talking to?
These
Wow,
circumstances. I'm
well
just
put. You want to do the eulogy tomorrow?
Because it's.
All right, relax. Oh my God, that's so much worse.
Oh, Shirley. You did,
Oh! What the hell?
much makeup on them. Did she look.
Go away.
I could use a bathroom where would be the
Just head up
closest.
that hall upstairs.
Okay.
Oh my God. Why did it get quiet? Oh no, shit. Are they in the house now? How did they... Like, unless it was like a seamless splice between two shots, like, they must have built the set together or something. Oh!
Sounded like a car crash.
I guess, but I don't know why it would fall.
Jesus Christ!
Honey, don't say that.
You just said
Oh my God.
someone broke the dear.
Chandelier, it just.
What the hell happened? Language. We don't know. Like this.
That kid is adorable. I'm sorry. It's just that's so funny. Kids mispronouncing things are so funny. I don't know why.
Do they pass?
They pass.
Again, this is still part of the one shot.
Grab that other side. I want to.
How did it fall?
This is crazy.
Hit by light.
How the hell did they get the crew like hidden?
That's Hale.
Yep, it is.
It's funny, like you can see when they do these tight close-ups that obviously there's so much shit happening behind the camera. So they have to pull in tight.
Go with your sisters.
This is so impressive.
Be closer.
Oh no. Like I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but this would be the worst place to have the power go out.
Okay.
Why is it focusing on Nell? Oh! That's future you! Did you see how she was kind of dancing and twirling to that spot? Kind of like adult her? I wonder if that was intentional.
Sometimes mommy sees people here too, but they won't hurt.
How was that comforting?
Everybody okay in here?
No, I'm not okay.
On my hand. Thanks, Steve.
What are we zooming in on? How the hell they push the camera in over the actors? Unless it's on a rig.
It was such a bad storm.
It's interesting how they're all a different color. I know that's intentional because each character is either assigned a color or a color room in the book.
See? It's moving away.
There's a lot of
But I tell you, Nellie,
spinning.
that's what storms do. Where's your sister? Theo?
She was right there. I was holding her hand.
You didn't feel her let go? Okay, alright, so Nellie's been kind of off more so than everybody else since she was young here. It's almost like she was targeted more. Is it because she was the youngest? Well, she's got a twin, so.
We'll go and find her. We'll bring her back, okay? Okay?
The storm is a nice touch.
Sweet boy. Yes. Steve?
Undertone of danger and suspense.
Back in a bit. You guys.
Luke. Luke. Luke.
How the hell long was that? That was like a 15 to 20 minute one shot. That's we gotta talk about that later. My mind is blown.
And Janet says, it's a made-up word. And Nellie looks her right in the eye and says, all words are made up at first. God, I wish I could remember.
Buffalo.
That's it.
Buffalo.
Padded, puffy envelope. Buffalo.
That's cute.
Nellie used to write letters to Santa, formal letters. Didn't want to call him Santa, so she called him Mr. Claus. She thought Santa would be rude. That's not how you talk to grown-ups.
Top notch, adorable.
And my brother, Steve.
Is Dad really gonna be the kind of like the one to bring them all together? The estranged father?
She would never ask for anything for herself, ever. Not once.
I don't like the fact that she's just over his shoulder. I feel like she's just gonna pop out. Just pop out. And slowly look at you.
There were 7 of us, and now there's 5, because 2 of us decided to die. She knew the price the rest of us pay when someone does that, and she did it anyway. I don't know why she didn't feel like she could talk to me.
She tried to. She tried to talk to all of you. Yeah, but you guys are so judgy. Almost all of you. It's not really an inviting experience.
You said Nellie wrote you a letter once a month.
I feel a tone changing.
Just talk about you guys. Just like the Santa letter, she's just telling me about you guys.
You said that, but you see, we're all aware of how you like to hold back information when a family member offs themselves.
Easy,
So I'm just
easy,
wondering
Steve.
if there's a little more you're not telling us.
You want to do this now, huh?
Ooh.
call you got from Mrs. Dudley and what exactly she said
She
about...
called me. She said she noticed the car out front. And, well, she went inside and she saw your sister.
I like that shot of them behind him.
Nellie mentioned in one of her puffalopes that she crashed a book signing of mine.
Wait, what?
Yeah, does that sound like Nell to you?
No.
She wasn't herself.
Anybody know anything about this doctor?
Any psychiatrist worth their shit would have kept her on a much shorter leash. She's a fucking quack.
Well, she was clearly off her meds when I saw
How did
her.
she?
Oh, I love this dialogue.
I talked to her. Yeah. I talked to her that night. She said the bent neck lady was back.
Oh, God.
There it is. Mental illness.
No, Steve.
Clear
You
as
don't
day.
even know, Steve.
Hereditary. You all that bullshit about Hill House, and this is the inevitable conclusion, which makes you culpable.
Who's the bent neck lady?
So you hear her spout some of the crazy stuff she said when she was 6 years old, and you don't think that maybe you should get her some help?
Well, I did. I called you immediately.
God,
Hey.
just like Mom, you ignore the signs and you
not-
hope it'll go away, and then you hold back information. Even
If I held back anything, it was to protect you kids.
why do I need protection from the truth?
Oh, my God.
He's intelligent.
What? What is that?
Who
What's that?
is he talking to? His mom or his wife?
You might want to check yourself before you start talking about the truth.
Oh, man. The slow circling in scenes like heightens how much things are literally spinning out of control.
You took all that paranoia and craziness and you mass marketed it to jumpstart your writing career. And you're fucking drunk. While we're supposed to be honoring Nellie.
Wow.
No, you don't know. You don't know what I felt. And you don't know what I feel. And I am allowed to process that any way that I want to. You don't just stand there and dictate how we all grieve our dead.
Oh, Jesus. You literally put them all in a room and a nuclear bomb explodes.
You know what? I took the money, Cheryl.
Ooh.
I got my degree. I started my career. The royalties still haven't dried up. I am fucking glad that I took it.
God damn. Oh my God.
So what now?
How the hell can they be a family after this?
You'd live under my roof. No, let me get this right.
Well, I guess
You won't have a problem paying for a place of your own, will you?
Wow. Are you serious?
Royalties.
Shirley.
That's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh my God.
Both of you.
My
Blood
God.
money.
Relax, Shirley.
We took the money too. I mean, I took the money, I guess.
That's what the checking account was for.
We keep cutting prices down to cost. Right.
Oh, he funneled it
Then
into
the
her
pro bono
own
funeral,
business.
special
Oh
cases.
my God.
What else was I supposed to? We took that money and changed it into something that helped people on the worst day of their lives.
We're done here. Everybody out.
Out of their sister's wake?
I need another bottle. Take
Okay,
me
but
along.
then we gotta go. Let's
I don't think that's the most important thing right now.
People lash out. It's perfectly.
What? Who did this?
What?
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 Cheryl.
What happened?
What?
You think this is
What are those
cute?
buttons? Oh, buttons! Oh, shit!
Someone thought
Didn't her mom give her buttons or something when she was a kid?
You were the last one up.
Oh, it was her mom.
You were here.
Oh my God.
Did you blow?
just damn it.
Oh, the flashing lights.
Breaker box.
Oh God. Oh, oh God damn it. How is this so terrifying? You're gonna go? Why? Why would you go? Why would you follow? Again, an insanely long one shot. 2. We've had 2, and they were like the same length. That's crazy.
The heels, they sounded like golf balls. I mean, I don't want to think about what it did to this roof.
Just move. I don't know what else you need to know about this house other than move.
Be right back.
Famous last words from everybody in a horror film.
You in here?
I hate these shots. Oh, I hate them so much.
Where did you go?
Oh, God. When we're seeing exactly what they're seeing, I hate it. I hate it so much. When we see only what they see and not a second. Oh, my. Holy shit.
Nellie?
Oh, come on. What the fuck? It's just a little handicap boy. Just rolling on down in a really old-timey wheelchair. Just nice for her to open the door for him, though. I don't understand.
Liv?
What the f... Okay, she's gone now, too? Oh my god, guys. I can't. Oh! Turn around, turn around, turn around. What? How the hell does she get there? She must have been hauling ass behind the camera. I feel like I'm playing a video game.
Hey!
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that is so terrifying.
Liv! Get away from the window!
Oh!
Jesus
What?
Christ.
What the fuck is happening? How did they do that?
Liv!
Wait, I'm really confused as to how they did all that. How they got her there in the window and it... Oh. What happened? What did you do? What did you do? What happened? Oh, that camera must have been on a rig for that shot. Oh, God. Get a different flashlight, dude. That one is way too terrifying. Did you get new batteries? What the hell?
She didn't do this to herself.
No.
Neither did Mom, did she?
Luke is the only one willing to ponder it, willing to entertain that idea that they could have been killed by the house or the ghosts.
Ellie didn't kill herself.
Luke,
She didn't.
Let's not do
She
this
didn't.
again.
Dad knows it too. I don't
Does
think
he?
Mom did either. And Dad said that.
Dad said, Luke, Dad propped up Nell's crazy ideas.
No,
and
it's
this
not-
is how. Mom, Nell, Dad's talking to himself all night.
It's not like that.
Then explain yourself.
Okay. Nell didn't kill herself. The house did. You don't understand Hill House, Steve. You never did.
And the truth comes out.
I don't get it.
You don't get it. You're the ghost. You are, Dad. You're this spectral presence.
Come on, Steve.
I can see right through you. And the only difference between you and the stuff of campfire stories is that you keep getting
Oh my
older.
I just
God.
tried to keep you kids safe. It's always
My
been
problem-
your
No,
problem
that's
is
not
you
my
think you know
problem.
what
My
happened that night.
My
You don't know
problem
what
is that the wrong parent died.
Oh! Oh my... Oh, God. Did she do that?
Let's go.
To fix her makeup.
unbelievable. She definitely did that. I feel like this was supposed to bring them together, and it tore them apart. That's crazy. Where are you going? Why is your makeup bag still in the dark?
Wait.
What the? What? Oh, the ghost again. What?
There you are. We were worried.
Shit, she was cheating. That is not a turn I expected.
I was right here. I was right here and I was screaming and shouting and none of you could see me. Why couldn't you see me?
It's okay.
I waved and jumped and screamed and you didn't even look.
That's
I thought the health things had got you. I thought they took you. I'm so glad you're okay.
Come on.
I was right here. I was right here the whole time. None of you could see me. Nobody could see me.
That was an emotional atom bomb. These characters on their own could have their own movie, for God's sake. And then when you put them all together, they just explode off of each other. It's a nuclear reaction, literally, because you expect them all to come together for something that they're supposed to be coming together. But yet when they come together, their personalities and their traumas and their vendettas and their spite against each other, it just clashes. The only person, ironically, that they don't clash with is Luke, because he's the one that they've had an issue with literally since he started using drugs, and he was the only person that really kind of stayed out of it and didn't really have an issue. It was Steve, it was Shirley, it was Theo, and it was Kevin too, and especially their dad, because their dad was the one that they ganged up on a lot. This was supposed to bring them together, and at times I was like, this is tearing them apart to a permanent end. I mean, a lot of people, it's tough dealing with the death of a loved one, but the death of a loved one, and then you blame it not on suicide, but you blame it on the house, something that half of the family doesn't even believe in to begin with. They think you're crazy, and you might be, I don't know, but at the same time, we've seen these ghosts too, so are we crazy? The interesting thing that I was really excited about was the fact that each person is seeing their ghosts, each person is seeing their own memory, and I was like, okay, that's cool on their own, and we can see life through their point of view, but wait a minute. If we can see life through their point of view, what is it gonna look like when they all come together? Which ghosts are we going to see? And does seeing that ghost and another character acknowledging that ghost, does that mean that that ghost is more planted in reality now? Because now two people have seen it, at least. So Steve saw his mom, right? So he's starting to kind of let that bleed into his reality, but at the same time, we didn't see her again in present day. All we saw was Hugh Crane talking over his shoulder, saying, no, he doesn't believe it, he's entitled, that we didn't see her at all. So at that point, it was the point of view of the rest of the family who didn't believe, who he didn't tell the story to. And yet, small snippets of ghosts started coming through. We saw Shirley's ghost come at the end when Theo and Kevin are making out now. Like, what the hell is that? Like, that just came out of nowhere. What, the both of them just took money and they just started, oh, well, let's see how that tastes. I don't know. I don't even know what to think of that, because that was so out of left field. I have no idea how that plays into the story, but I'm assuming it does, because not a single second in this show is wasted, especially the fucking 15 minutes of one-shot scenes. 2 of them, mind you. Actually, there was a third, I think, in the end, right? This episode almost seemed like a challenge. It almost just seemed like Mike Flanagan saying, okay, we're gonna create a good story either way, but let's like take it up a notch. Let's really go for the Emmy and try to do as many impressive one-shots as we possibly can. And when you're doing a horror thriller one-shot, you have the sound effects, you have the actors, both adult and child, you have the sound effects and the special effects of, you know, creating the a set where the crew can actually operate and not be seen for a single second. Like, the amount, I can't stress this enough. Film acting, you can do all these different scenes and angles and you do the same take maybe like, you know, 20, 30 times. It takes a long time. Stage acting, you do it once and that's it. Whatever you do, that's what it is. However, you can't just make a mistake and keep going. You have to make a mistake and then start all the way over again if you're doing a one-shot in the film industry. So I cannot stress enough how hard it is to do a regular one-shot. And they did a horror one-shot with child actors. That is a feat I've never seen before. I've never seen a one-shot like this before. And like I said, it was a legitimate one-shot. I kept looking for places where they would splice scenes together. Like sometimes they'll whip a camera angle so you'll see a blur, and then in that blur, they'll transition from one take to another take. Or sometimes they'll follow behind a character's back and then get really close to their back or a wall so it gets dark, and then they'll splice 2 scenes together. No, this didn't have any of that. Those were legitimate one takes. So this cast is stellar. This crew is stellar. The director of photography, cinematography, the director and creator, unbelievable. This was an emotional ride and it was an entertaining ride. All of them have been entertaining, but not on this level, and they know it. They know exactly what they did with this episode. It's unbelievable. Nell is still trying to bring them together, because at the very end, when Steve said the horrible, heart-wrenching line of the wrong parent died, that's when she had enough. She toppled over, and nothing humbles you and brings you more together than having to pick up the body of your dead sister or daughter and put her neatly back into a casket. It shut all of them up, and all they were focused on was coming together to help her. And the lines at the end where she said, I was screaming and screaming and I was cold and nobody could see me, and that was just layered over the present day. That was one of the saddest scenes of the entire show. That was tough. That was tough. The lines between past, present, fantasy, and reality are getting blurred like crazy now. It like got amped up to 11 between last episode and this episode. Nobody knows what is real. We don't know where those lines are anymore. They're definitely not hard lines. They're as soft and as faded as can be, because as things are turning, there are ghosts in the background. Certain people can see them, certain people can't. You turn a corner and you're in the past. You turn another corner, you open a door and you're in the present. The whole point of feeling uncomfortable is feeling like you don't have any firm ground to stand on. And in horror films, that means taking everything that you know to be true in reality and breaking it apart and exploding it. That's what Mike Flanagan does. He takes a foundation and just destroys it. You don't know what is real. You don't know what you can believe. You're watching a shot of the father with his daughter in the background in the coffin, knowing full well that she's dead, but also knowing that the dead have been known to rise and be ghosts in the past. And so you can't even trust a shot like that, which is why he does it. He does it because he wants you to focus on the father, but at the same time, with the daughter in the back, with Nell in the background, you're slightly uncomfortable. And it's only because we've been conditioned. The show and horror films in general have conditioned us to think that something is going to happen. And it just creates this adrenaline rush and this emotional up and down roller coaster to the point where I need to like take a nap, preferably for like more than 12 hours. All right. This is definitely my favorite episode by far. I can't imagine how much better it's going to get from this, but I guarantee it's going to get better. I mean, that's what this show is. That's what everything that Mike Flanagan touches is. And I didn't think that it was going to be like this. You guys said that this was going to be an episode that I was going to remember, and oh my God, am I going to remember? Not only am I going to remember it, but I'm going to refer it to like every colleague I have who hasn't seen the show, who needs to see a professional, impressive one shot. That I'm going to take a lot of notes from that to do my own one shots. That's it for the video, guys. If you like this video, please, I urge you again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Check out all the content here and Patreon, where on Patreon you can get a different movie theme of the day and example to go along with it. We'll be having discussions, we'll be having interviews, we'll be having different behind the scenes vlogs. We're talking about a lot of stuff, right? That's what we do. We talk about a lot of stuff and we grow as a community and as artists, all right? Be on the lookout for some podcasts coming out too. I'll announce that as we go along. Thanks so much. This episode was amazing. From one artist to another, stay creative, and I'll see you again.